Breaking news. Brian Kelly has been let go at LSU. My goodness gracious. Uh, Welcome to the Game Time TBA podcast. I'm your host, Brian Graham. Got Ethan with me. We just did the Alabama episode. If you want to check that out, it is going to be posted tomorrow morning. But yeah, we got breaking news. Brian Kelly. We got a lot to talk about. Vanderbilt is on a tear. Uh, Texas A&M is also on a tear, and finally kind of getting over that hump. And LSU is not looking so good.
Nope,
Wait,
tough times in Baton Rouge.
but first we'll talk about Brian Kelly in a minute. First, we're going to talk about Vanderbilt. Uh, got
Yeah.
the win over Missouri. Kind of one of those games where, man, it was a gritty, slow game. Thought it was going to be a little bit higher scoring, but Vanderbilt gets the win 17-10 over Missouri. Bo Pribula, their quarterback, transferred from Penn State. He had a gruesome injury, man, and but wasn't really effective regardless, though. And Vanderbilt was able to play a gritty style game and get away with it, man.
Yeah. Definitely best way to describe that game for sure. Diego Pavia, lackluster stats for sure. Only threw for 129 and an interception, sacked twice, no touchdowns. So I mean, not a great game for him. Everybody kind of singing his praises, Heisman hopeful. It was a tough one for him. Missouri actually outgained Vandy 376 to 265. So I mean, if that tells you anything about that game, I mean, it seems like Missouri kind of had a decent offensive performance, but Vandy just making the plays when they had to. Tough Missouri losing their quarterback at a very inconvenient time. It looks like you said, gruesome injury. He's not coming back this year. So yeah, tough one for them at Vandy. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's just one of those gutted out defensive performances that not a lot of pretty to look at.
yeah. Also, Missouri had 36 minutes of possession. So I mean,
Yes.
man, they controlled the game. Just like you said, Vanderbilt just made the plays when they had to. Pavia got that rushing touchdown late in the game. Um, both offenses really weren't able to get in the end zone. It's just Vanderbilt made the right play, and um, but then of course right at the end of the game, which a lot of yards probably came from that freaking Hail Mary
Mm-hmm.
that was down at the 1 yard line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what a crazy way to end it. Could have gone to overtime.
Other than that, yeah. Other than that, you're looking at not much of nothing. So I mean, it's just one of those ones. I mean, Vandy's tough though, man. I mean, they normally are a lot better offensively. I mean, they've showed that against plenty of teams before in the past, but just a tough one though. I mean, kind of similar to Alabama, South Carolina. Just one of those ones that they knew was going to be tough and not much, stats to look at, but got it done.
Yeah, and I think and Missouri's not a a prolific offense by any means. But I think that shows you. I mean, Vanderbilt is a legit playoff contender. Because even when you said Pavia didn't have a passing touchdown, he threw an interception. He had success running the ball, but they still found a way to win on defense. Like, man, they can
Yeah.
win games in multiple fashions. Obviously, they beat LSU last week. They played Alabama close on the road. I mean, dude, this team's legit. And they've got a couple tough games left to go. Obviously, they finish off at Tennessee, but I mean, man, if honestly they could lose another game, and I think they're going to be in the playoff with 2 losses.
Mhm. Yeah, they are not scared. I mean, it's not the typical Vandy we've seen in years past. I'd say within the last year and a half to 2 years, they're right there next to anybody, man. I mean, especially playing tough SEC schedule week in and week out. They're battle tested. I'd put them next to anybody. I mean, they're tough. They're a tough out, and they can do it all.
Yeah. Um, and I'll pull up their schedule. I mean, is there? We'll take a look
I
at
was
it.
kind of looking at it earlier. I mean, they have Texas remaining.
Yeah, actually, so Texas is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's at 11 o'clock. I mean, I think that's going to kind of be, the differentiator as to where you see this team going. I think if they can get the upset over Texas, I think that's going to obviously, that regardless of how has played this year, I think that's kind of a differentiator as to like, strength of schedule and, as far as like pairing them up with
Mm-hmm.
some other one loss teams, once you get to the end of it,
Yep.
Big Ten's kind of top heavy. So I think, so I'm trying to get the schedule pulled up, but I think that gives them a little more leeway because I mean, like I said, you got Tennessee, and I'm gonna see here.
Mm-hmm.
So they got Texas,
Yeah,
they've got
Tennessee
Auburn,
late in the year.
Kentucky, and Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I think you got a mulligan in there. With that, that's gonna be a big game this weekend, man. Vanderbilt, Texas, on the
Yeah.
road. I mean, but again, even for
Mm-hmm.
Texas, man, if Texas can come away, that's kind of a sneaky, they're a sneaky playoff contender. Also, Texas only has one loss in the SEC, and
Yeah.
they still got Georgia on their plate. I mean, if they can pull off some wins here, man, they're going to still be in the conversation. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
don't see them as a national title contender just the way they've been playing,
Yeah.
but I mean, they got that loss to Ohio State. That's out of conference. It kind of helps like Alabama too. We currently have 0 conference losses. So, but anyways, but on Vanderbilt's side of it, I mean, obviously, if you get a win with Texas, you got Auburn and Kentucky. You should win both of those games. And then you're
Mm-hmm.
kind of going into the Tennessee game, saying, hey, if we lose this game, we're probably still in, and if we win, shoot, we're probably hosting a game in Nashville.
Yeah, I agree. You want to get those two more ranked wins where you can, which would be Texas and Tennessee. Um, by no means, I don't think it's going to be an easy stretch. I mean, I think again, like I said about Auburn, they're going to be a tough out. I mean, they're going to be feisty. They're going to be scrappy. Kentucky's kind of showed that they have been there. They can be. I mean, like they're probably not just going to lay down. So, yeah, tough road for Vandy if they get through that unscathed. Then more to prove our point. I mean, they're tough. They're battle tested. I mean, they'll be there. I'd put them next to anybody right now.
Yeah. Well, so we'll see what happens there, man. I mean, that's going to be a juicy game that I'll probably
Mm-hmm.
preview on the show this
Yeah,
upcoming week is Vanderbilt, Texas. I think that is
yeah,
a
that'd be a good one.
crucial matchup for college football playoff implications and SEC championship playoff implications. Both of those
Mm-hmm.
teams still have a lot of potential. The next game we're going to get into though is the Ole Miss Rebels. Lane Kiffin, man, he's got his team on a roll. Obviously, last week, man, should have beaten Georgia. That was a close game, but Georgia found a way to win. But you bounce back.
Yeah.
And you get a win on the road versus a ranked team. The first time that Lane Kiffin has done that at Ole Miss, and
Mm-hmm.
beat Oklahoma. What's your biggest take on that one?
No, that was good. Lane Kiffin, like you said, I mean, is that always been the knock on him? Is kind of, you expect 8, 9, 10 wins every year, but he's again like kind of like a James Franklin was like, can he ever really win the big one? And games like that are tough. So, I mean, like because those are the ones that always slip by Ole Miss, and that's what kind of puts them behind the 8 ball